Economies around the world are classified into developing, developed, and underdeveloped economy. But do you all know what exactly are these? Hmm? If you don't know, don't worry. Today, we will examine what exactly an underdeveloped economy is. Before we go any further, if you had not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel to stay tuned with me in the upcoming videos too. Also, like the video if you feel that the content was informative, and comment in the comment section whether you like the video or not, and also for any further clarification. Without any further delay, let's move on to our topic. So first of all, what is underdevelopment? Underdevelopment is the low level of development characterized by low real per capita income, widespread poverty, lower level of literacy, low life expectancy, underutilization of resources, etc. Now, let's study some of the prominent features of an underdeveloped economy. Dominance of agriculture and petty services. One of the major distinguishing characteristics of a poor developing country is the fact that their economies are dominated by agriculture and petty services. Most of those working on the land in the poor countries are either subsistence farmers, tenant farmers, or landless laborers. Surplus labor. There are two sources of surplus labor in agriculture. One arises from low income elasticity of demand for agricultural output. The other arises from the fact that agriculture is a diminishing returns activity, so that there is a limit to the employment of labor set by the minimum subsistence wage. Because of these reasons, there is a possibility of disguised unemployment. Low level of capital accumulation. One of the major distinguishing features of a developing country is their low level of capital accumulation, both physical and human capital. Low levels of capital accumulation are a cause of low productivity and poverty, but also a function of poverty because capital accumulation requires investment and savings, and it is not easy for a poor country to save. Rapid population growth. The developing countries have a much faster rate of population growth than developed countries, and faster rate than at any time in the world's history. Rapid population growth, like low capital accumulation, can be considered as both a cause of poverty and a consequence. Exports dominated by primary services. Another characteristic of developing country is that their trade tends to be dominated by the exportation of primary commodities and the importation of manufactured goods. Rapid migration and urbanization. For better employment opportunity, people usually migrate from rural areas to urban areas. This increases the population in urban areas, leaving less resources per head in urban areas and exploitation by employers. Rapid urbanization leads to environmental degradation and global environmental problems. Political instability and corruption. Lack of national integration, civil war, internal threats to the government authority, and high rates of corruption is prevalent in developing countries. These might be scams as well as denial of deserving government policies to the poor people. Dualism. There are still wide gaps between modern and traditional sectors that are prevalent in these developing countries. These might lead to poverty. The best example that we can give are the metropolitan cities in the developing countries. On one side we can see highly developed cities. On the other side of that particular city we can see large slums. Today we learned about underdevelopment and various common features of an underdeveloped country in the world. I hope you all liked the video. Please subscribe my channel if you had not subscribed my channel to stay tuned with me. Till we meet with a new topic, auf Wiedersehen.